Yo, what is up, everybody? Let me pull up the chat real quick. What is up, Brian? Make sure everything's working. Brian, Nasty, Morgan, D Tolls, Jason Johnson, Jester. Thank you, babe, for congratulating me. We are on the verge of 20K. I'll probably get to it in the or during the stream. How's everybody's work week or weekend? My bad. Wrong show. There we go. What's up, Kitchen Cowboy? What is up, everybody? Nice intro. Pork Chop, Victor, Pat, what's up? Steve-O in the house, what's up, man? We're getting ready for another change out tomorrow. I did work a little bit today and it's been busy. How's everybody doing? Just staying busy, Pork Chop. We got walk-in to change out tomorrow. It's a freezer. We had a bunch of freezers all give out at the same damn time. So we had to replace a full system last week. We're replacing a full system tomorrow, and I need to do it tomorrow. So we're getting ready for that. I'm about to load up everything that we need, recovery, all that stuff. I don't carry everything anymore as far as like the recovery machine, the recovery tanks. I just got a Milwaukee little power station generator, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make sure that's loaded up, test that out tomorrow with our recovery machine. And yeah, like now that I do, because I mostly do service, now that I do like these big jobs and they're scheduled, like back in the day, yeah, we would do it like on the spot if we could. But now that everything's scheduled and now that I need to carry more than 4 refrigerants, I need to, just pick up what I need and carry what I use every day, which is 134, 407, 404, and 410. So if I need a recovery machine, I'm taking one out and picking up the recovery tank to swap it out for that day or whatever. And then this year, we're probably going to get into 448, 454, R32, whatever it is. So a lot of, scheduling everything and only taking the refrigerant that I need that day or that week. Appreciate it. KHVACR. Remodeling a bathroom in between my quadplex build. That's good stuff. Oh, I had your video up for Q today. I haven't gotten to it yet. I was watching or catching up on YouTube videos. I see you got that infrared bag already. I don't think I have any of those yet. I have the MCT Tactical Edition. I haven't done a video on it, right? I get so confused as to what videos I've done. I have a Wheeler, the new Wheeler bag that I need to edit. And somebody asked me about the TRLC, the rolling tool bag or rolling bag, the rolling tool bag, the mechanic bag, whatever you want to call it. I have it. I just filmed with it too. I got to edit that too. Get that. They have a BOGO sale on subscribers. Oh, I did want to shout out the members. Appreciate all the members that have come through now. So we got Gary Carnell has been here for a while. Chevy Runner 88, D Tolls, Mark Morales, B1062 is how it shows up for me. And Dalwin Hooks. Those last two just joined. Appreciate the members. It starts at like $199. I know I have other tiers, but I don't expect anybody to get to subscribe to those. Those are my YouTube channel members. So it's like it starts at 199. You can be a member. The only perk, at least in that one, is you get all the videos that I have already done ahead of time. Because sometimes I think it shows it on my channel. If you go to my channel, it shows like members only or members first. I usually have now like 4 or 5 videos uploaded, but because of the YouTube algorithm, I can't post every day. It doesn't work for me. It works for Curtis. He does really well. But I tried that early last year, and all those videos just like tanked if I post every day. So I got to space them out. I'm doing 3 a week now. And if you remember, you get those first. Sometimes I have to take them down or wait for sponsorship stuff to come through, payment or whatever. So you'll see them first. And then if I have to re-edit them, I'll re-upload them, but you'll see them first. So I got the NAVAC probes up there. They've already seen those. Those members have already seen the NAVAC probe review. They've already seen a Milwaukee video that I got going on. Make sure to tune into that one. That should be this week too. And there was another one that I had, and I have some other ones. Milwaukee 15-inch, awesome for the past year. Oh, the new bags are nice, but you know who they copied, right? I mean, they look identical. Make sure I just got back into the YouTube shorts. They've been doing well. They used to do good. They did horrible for a while, so I stopped. And then now I just what do you call it? Started again, and they're doing well, so I'll keep that up. Brian, appreciate you, man. We got a new member. So thank you, Brian. Shout out to Brian. Um I've been digging my blackout MCT. I like the MCT. We got the one from the award show. All it is, it has red accents. That's all. And then Ben stitched his logo on it. That's the only difference. And I really enjoyed working out of it. Right now, I'm using the SPMC, the free bag that you get if you buy a tier 1 bag at Vito. Trying it out, I really love that one. It's just obviously they only give you a couple of bags a few years, at least like new ones every year. Once they make like a bigger version of it, the next size up would be perfect. Um, well, you're doing really well. I mean, I think Kurt was talking about it. He's like, he must be because you upload regularly, you do your lives now regularly. He thought you had it figured out because he's like he's doing all the right things. Just loaded my SPMC today. How do you like it? I've been working out of it. It's a little hard when I'm carrying up a couple of things on the ladder because I prefer like a backpack or a sling bag for that. But once you get it to the unit and you put it down, it is a joy to work out of. And the holsters, yeah, the holsters are really cool. So I take off the holster for the drill a lot, and I just take it with me, and that's way better than hooking up to your pant. Or now I prefer those holsters like that one, and then the other side where it has like the little the tool holster, magnetic flap, all that. I like those way better now than their other like tool pouches, like the holster ones, the belt clip ones. I want them to do more of those magnetic ones now, where you can have pliers and screwdrivers, and then also your drill holster. You just take them off and take them with you. Yeah, it took them long enough because I kept complaining. I mean, I had nothing to do with the SPMC, but my main complaint on the, because I love the TP lineup, the TP double XL. I even like the TP LC, but when I hang it up on a rack and I'm in a walk-in or something and I gotta keep opening it, it sucks. So I had to take it down, put the hook through, and then hang it up. Now you can just pull the flap down, so we're all good. Only downside for me so far is short tools like stubbies. Yeah, I carry a few because I haven't discussed it with them yet, but like the little front flap and where it has like the bit holders and all that, or bit pockets. I like that pocket to put my stubbies and different things in. The bit holders are really cool, but I don't usually my bits are on the small end, so I can't put them in there. I lose them in those little pockets. So yeah, like I don't know. That's the only place I can put my stubby and stuff like that. Short wrenches, or a lot of stubby tools go in the front. Keep your impact out of the fryer. We had a guy, and he's with us now, but we had to buy him several phones because he kept dropping his phone into the fryer while it was on. You know, they're checking him and they got to test him and everything. Several times he dropped his phone in there. First time, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. Happens. Second time, third time, we're like, dude, stop, or we're not gonna buy you another phone. There is a hip tool holster being advertised a lot. You may look into it. Already use a belt style from Vito, or is it there's another one that started advertising one. Is it Holstery? Something like that? I got their magnet at the award show because right? They must have sponsored or something. We got their magnet. That's a belt clip. I love that thing. And I think they advertised a tool pouch that you can put on your belt, and it's just an open caddy. And I thought that was really cool. It's not a bunch of pockets. It's not flimsy. It looks pretty cool. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Let me check something real quick. Oh shit. Let's see. Casey, I got the screw holding tools. Play with them. Love them. Cool Tech 2114. I'm starting my own business, small two-man operation, refrigeration and HVAC. How do you guys handle on-call and emergency calls on weekends? When you start, you might be doing everything yourself. I was dead tired. I have no idea if you're older, younger, you already have a family. My advantage was this is all like when I was in my early 20s. I didn't have my kids, anything like that. So we hustled, and my dad hustled too. So, shout out to him for getting us started and having a plan. But yeah, when you start, man, you are hitting the ground running. You're working all the time, you're working late. Now you can mitigate that as much as you can by we didn't charge we didn't charge overtime. That was a big mistake. So, but we were trying to make a name for ourselves. We are trying to get as many calls, as many customers as we could, and any little edge that we got as far as like being cheaper, being no overtime hours, being there when they call, same day service, all of that kind of stuff is what benefited us and the customer by calling us. So we just hustled. I what I would say is like you're gonna hustle when you start, and you get to reap the benefits of that later, where you don't work as much, you don't take all the calls, you don't do any of that. But the only way to mitigate that is a good overtime, charge good for overtime. Set your hours. As far as on call, we just alternate. We don't get too many on call or on like weekend calls anymore because we make sure we check everything. Sometimes we do store visits just to check stuff. We try to get everybody on a maintenance plan. That way we get ahead of everything before it breaks down on the weekend. So there's different things that we do now, but before you just rotate the on call. And we have a guy right now who just volunteers because he wants all the overtime pay, and I'm like, go right ahead. Oh, not holstering. I don't know. I had barely found out about holstery. I'm not too familiar with them. Berto Gomez, shout out from Houston. What's up, man? Oh, is Pat always dropping his in the fryer, his light? Does anyone else have or use a cart? I have a two-tier cart that I used to lug around stuff. I have the folding cart. I broke my first one. I forgot what brand the other one is. Well, I have another one that's just a regular cart. I would load it and unload it as I needed because yeah, when we do like hospital work or you know, you have to walk a certain way. We do work in some Walmarts as well. That's when the cart comes in handy. But I don't know if it would. I'm trying the Walmart one, the heart no, hyper tough. We'll see if it holds up. It's built better than the other one I had. I was looking into some other ones and I want to see if I can get like a better quality one. And we'll see if I can I was looking into them. We'll see if I find one. Brian has the Vivor one. Vivor makes or Vivor, whatever it is, makes everything. Yeah, the card is a game changer. I I think it was in the JB video because I have the folding cart now. I have a folding like dolly truck from Milwaukee, and then I have a fold out like bed. Oh, I forgot what you call it, but like it's a cart too, but it's just a bed. I have to have all of them, and I'm always gonna use them. I'm too old to be carrying all the recovery, the all the tanks, everything one by one or two by two, whatever it is. I need the damn cart. I'm not making those trips. I'm not carrying those that stuff. Good luck with it, Cool Tech. I am a small business owner myself and two more employees. Best I can tell you is make it while you can, but don't burn yourself out. When you start, you gotta hustle. Gonna get an SSD to store my videos. Start using the phone. That's the way to go. A thigh tool holder setup. Interesting. What is up, Practical Gadgeteer? Appreciate you coming in. Sorry, but E. I just started HVAC school as a 34-year-old adult. Tomorrow, I graduate from the electrical concepts course and go into wiring for electricians. My program includes solar. Interesting. Any tips for getting through the coursework? I learned better hands-on, but that really hasn't uh, been offered yet. Uh, let's see. If it's HVAC, I mean, you can go on YouTube and kind of learn on your own. But like I read, I don't, I did well in school. I don't like doing school, but, and yes, Kitchen Cowboy mentioned the wiring diagrams. You just have to kind of soak it in afterwards. So once you get out of school, class, whatever it is, and you either read the textbook, get ahead in the chapters, reread the old chapters, go look at wiring diagrams, see if you understand those and the flow of, electricity, the L1, L2, go through the diagram, see all the symbols, see if you can make out everything. But yeah, like hands on is really the only way you're going to learn. It's just like for me, electrical is my weak point. So I always have to double check everything. So I'll go online and Google stuff and look for things on YouTube and try to take in as much as I can. Let me see. If you are going to be up there for a few days, it's worth dragging it up on the roof. Oh, I've done that. I've done that. I take the cart. So we have this one roof, and it's the place where they have like refrigeration racks. It's like it's a place that has a bunch of server rooms, and it's like man, what do you call that? Um, like they answer the phone, all that kind of stuff. So I went up there, and there was a guy that I ran into, refrigeration tech. He was like, "Oh, I'm looking to hire." I was like, "No, I run my own business, whatever." We were replacing a compressor, and I was stubborn that I wanted the cart up there because on the that's the one where we go through the back, go up this ramp, long ramp, go through a break room to a like a janitor closet, go up a story on a ladder, walk through some more, and it's like the rack room. Go through there, then go up another ladder, another story, and then once we get on the roof, through the roof hatch, it's in one corner, and our equipment is in the furthest corner diagonal. So in that instance, I was like, no, we're taking the cart. I don't care like how we get it up there, we're taking it up there. So we got it up and we kept roping it up through the different areas. And then once we got to the roof hatch, it wouldn't fit because it wasn't the folding one at that time. So me and my cousin took it apart, took a couple of things apart to get it through the roof hatch, assembled it back together, put our compressor, put our tool bag and everything, recovery, back on the cart and wheeled it over there. I was like, we're taking it one way or another. Because that would have been such a pain to walk everything that way. Yeah, I don't think he's in here anymore. I don't know if he's in here. We have to compete with Morgan's maintenance on understood uh on Thursdays. So he happened to pick the same day that we do the HVAC nights. Is a Navac video coming out tomorrow? Yes. So tomorrow morning, I purchased the Navac pressure probes, the whole kit. I will say that it's priced pretty well. It's at like 600 and some, 650 with if you shop on True Tech Tools, make sure you use somebody's discount code because you get like 8% off or something. So I bought it. I got it for like 650, got it delivered, tested it out over the weekend, and I recorded a video. So that'll come out tomorrow. It's just like a overview on how they look, how it works, what I think about it, and I'll probably do another follow up after that. Oh yeah, that's cool. Ladder diagrams, series, parallel, branches, all of that. Yeah. Diagrams on your appliances, or just look up different things and study them. Listen to Brian. Make sure you hit the like button. Appreciate you guys coming in. A wiring diagram is something that takes time to fully comprehend. Once you do, though, it's awesome. It's like a roadmap to what you're working on. My weakness has always been electrical. I can figure out anything on the refrigeration side of things, restrictions or charge, or TXVs acting up. Can figure out all of that. And I love working on freezers in particular, all the different things that come with it. It's just the electrical that I don't know what it takes me a while. Like, I don't not figure it out. It just takes me a little bit longer. But the one advantage I have is knowing how to read a wiring diagram and understanding like the path and the flow and all the the symbols. You got to make sure you know the symbols. Normally open, normally closed. Closes on a temperature rise, whatever it is. Like, there's different things that you need to read as far as like HVAC equipment. So if I find a diagram, or if I look up the model number and find it online, I'll just sit down for a few minutes and like read it all the way through. If I can't figure out something, or if I'm looking for something, and then I'm like, okay, after I sit down, take my time, read it, I'm like, okay, now I can take on whatever this unit is doing. Now I can, understand what it's supposed to do, where the power should be going. And just like the diagram, you kind of follow through on your line side, go through all your controls and see where it's like, see where the voltage or the power stops and what's not working. That's always been my advantage, because I have to go help people rewire things, and some guys will rip out equipment and not know how to put the new one in. I'm like, okay, let's look at the diagram, let's figure it out. And that's usually how I take it. Yeah, it takes time, be patient. I didn't even see these comments. Like, I'm telling you, like, I've struggled with the electrical part. Is it 6%? Dang. Inflation, right? Oh yeah, if you don't need the psychrometers, and that's the thing. I'm trying to use Measure Quick again, so that I can mix and match if I want to my probes. And you can always just get the probes and clamps and buy like a psychrometer later or whatever. Because I think field piece has gotten expensive unless it came back down. But the Navac, like if you want to buy the Navac ones individually, they're only like $100. All these ads. Field piece probe. Oh, they're not super expensive. The psychrometers are 144. They used to be like $100 on field piece. So like you can purchase just the probes if you need to. Probes and clamps. I still check most of my temp splits with just a basic UEI thermometer. I don't do a lot of AC work, so I don't dive into um, everything that you would need a psychrometer for. And what I most use my psychrometer for is just to stick in the walk-in box or whatever I'm checking so I can walk away and check the temp. I'm about to start doing cold side, and I really liked your JB Probe videos. Stay tuned. I'll do another one, especially after getting the Navac ones. The I will say the JB ones are the most expensive. Just keep that in mind. Let's see. So I do agree that the ones with the screens are best if you work on a lot of refrigeration equipment or appliances indoors. Did they drop the no? I don't remember. I feel like all these prices went down at some point. So the JB ones are 575 if you don't want the psychrometers, 790 if you do. And then let's see, Navac. I mean, they're Navac is way cheaper. It's 679 if you wait. Was it 5? Yeah, like the Navac ones are cheaper because if you just want the probe kit, like the clamps and the probes, 429, 400 bucks is not bad. And if you want the psychrometers included, the whole kit, it's only going to run you 679. And with that discount, like I said, if you use like any of the big YouTubers like HVACR videos, I think is one. Uncensored is another one. HVAC guy is another one, which is Mike's. Use any of those discount codes, and that drops it down to like 650. And I think that's pretty affordable on the Navac side. Navac needs to do some updates to their apps, which that's explained in tomorrow's video. So if you are looking for the Navac ones, check out tomorrow's video that I have going live. The JB ones are just more expensive, and they're made out of plastic. The Navac ones I did like a lot, but the app sucks. So, but like I said, yes, the screens, like if I'm working on an ice machine, a walk-in box, a reach-in cooler, freezer, I love those screens on that. If I'm working on a rooftop unit, I might not care as much, especially on a RTU, because I'm gonna put the probes on and then I need to close the panel, so I'm not gonna see the screens. One reason I believe I've got the mind for HVAC is that I grew up messing with electricity and electronics. Had all the forced MIMS 3 project books. That's exactly how I got into it. I was always taking apart things, and I worked on electronics. I used to fix laptops and phones and taking apart, all that kind of stuff. So that's how I got into it. Yeah, a lot of the times you need to, well, not, you need to learn the main, uh, what do you call it? The legends that you see on HVAC equipment usually just tells you what the abbreviations are for. Actually knowing normally closed, normally open, closes on temperature rise, or any of those, and then like the compressor symbols, like any of the symbol stuff, you need to know because they're pretty much universal. The only thing that you'll see a legend for is like the little what do you call it? Well, sometimes no, sometimes it does have the legend of the symbols, but like usually I check the legend just to know what the abbreviations are for, just in case I forget or I don't understand all the little letters in there. Yeah, some do, most don't. Brian's had good luck with the JB. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you know the common ones or like kind of like what they mean, they mostly all look the same. I just get tripped up on the letters, like the CT or CLT, whatever. Like, there's a lot of abbreviations that you need to see, but those are usually at the bottom. It'll tell you what they mean. What's up? Those JBs look huge, are they? They're not as big as I thought they would be. The Navac ones are the biggest. Um, so JB's okay. The what's gonna suck is if you're trying to put them in a tool bag, because a port in the back takes up even more space. But the port on the back is kind of cool when you're just, charging up a system, or because I think more people are using probes for everything, right? Like a startup, um, change outs, whatever it is. I prefer to use the probes only for service. So I still use a manifold when I do like a system startup, a new install, things like that. But the JB ones, you don't need that adapter. You just hook up a hose to it and start adding. You still need a ball valve though. Most accurate temp measuring tool is the Cooper Atkins. Blows everything else out the water. Good luck, pork chop. That sucks. I I was trying to relax before tomorrow. Um, but it happens. I worked this morning. Stay safe. Yeah, because somebody asked in the comments, like, why would I even need a screen? For certain equipment, you do. Ice machines, I would prefer a screen so I can see them when I'm checking. Like with the psychrometers, I would like to just glance at the temp. Probes on like a walk-in or even like a smaller equipment, you need to be checking like pressure switches and what they cut in, cut out at, all that kind of stuff. So I like that. What is up, good guy? Yep. I yep. If you guys have or if you're interested in the video, I first reaction and wasn't a smooth video at all. I'll just say that. There you go. You can wait till tomorrow. I was like, I'm always like, are you sure you can't wait? I'll be there first thing in the morning. I don't want to go out right now. Ooh, pack out. Oh, because you have the Milwaukee, right? There you go. I know I can't say anything, but Vito has something very similar to that. Who let this guy in? Seriously, the two-time winner, no? Award winner? Award winning Brett Wetzel. What's up, man? I'm I need to give my I have the Navac analogs. I need to give them to my brother. He needs them more than I do. I'm very much I'm probably going to buy the field piece analog ones because I do like using analog, and something about those field piece ones is I think I want those. The stubby analogs that I have are strictly for dye systems. Normally a field piece guy, but I really like the idea of screens. Yeah. Why not have everything? We'll see if field piece ever buys into it, but like why not just, you know, have everything? Because there's a bunch in that video I kind of tried to show because I was like, oh, I have two compressors, which one is low? And I just like quickly hooked up to both. And I'm like, okay, this one's low on charge, this one's fine. Go about my day or whatever. And if I need to just like hook up real quick, because on most, especially on older equipment, on most of that stuff, you're gonna know, hey, I'm within range on my PSI. And if you have like the Navac ones actually show you saturation temperature as well if you set the refrigerant. So you can go on there and see, okay, I got the right pressure, I got the right saturation temperature, I can do a quick superheat, subcool, whatever you need to do, and like you never pulled out a phone or a tablet or whatever it is. I just uploaded while on live. Did I? All my stuff is like messed up. Anyway, we're let's see. Yeah, the short that was the Navac one. It's a little preview for tomorrow. Oh, the only thing I think they are the worst one as far as like making you have an internet connection. So if you have weak signal, I don't understand why they all do that. Measure Quick does it too, but I don't think it's as bad. I think the field piece one is the longest one to start. Uh, I don't know why they require an internet connection because I don't need internet. I just need my Bluetooth to hook up, and I get annoyed with field piece. I love the app. Um, yeah, I love the app. How simple it is. It just has numbers. I don't personally need a visual of gauges or anything like that. Like I like the field piece one. It's just the numbers, the readouts, exactly what I need. But that damn app takes forever to start sometimes, especially when I don't have signal. I'm in a walk-in box. Um, Sometimes I have to foreclose it to reconnect because I left or went out of range or whatever. So yeah. And then like it's always, but like I said, Measure Quick does it too. They check for updates. I was like, I don't need an update. They were working fine. Yeah. Yeah. When you have to restart the app, yeah, it sucks. But they were the ones that did it best. I think Testo might be like the next best one. And then we'll see how these like JB and Navac ones hold up. Oh, that's the downside of the camera. You have to connect it via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to pull videos. Like when the like for recording stuff, because I have a, but I can plug it into the computer. I have like an Insta360, and there is no SD card on it, so I always have to plug it in. I would prefer not to pull anything off Wi-Fi or over the air because it takes forever. Yeah, if they could just get rid of the mandatory internet connection, that'd be great. Testo has the best app. I need to look up Testo. I had Testo. They're great. Um, I just think for what I wanted, Phil Piece was better. And I have Phil Piece everything. I'm gonna do a video soon, but like the other problem is once you get into a brand, it's like an ecosystem, right? It's like you have an iPhone and an Apple Watch. I already had a field piece scale. I already had the S-mans, and then getting the probes also connected to them. They all connected to each other, micron gauge, everything. And if you have the testo, I mean, they make their own scale and probes, and the manifold I think is great. Their testo manifold, and now they upgraded it to a color display. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but now it's like, I think the little gauges now are like red and blue, and there's like color to it. Testo has the best looking and most compact digital manifold. I don't think anybody else has touched them on that. I like the S-mans because they connect to everything that I have, but the Testo ones are pretty nice. Oh yeah, I remember the Testo one. It's like a mix of like the field piece and the measure quick, which probably is perfect. What's up, Josh? What is up, Ewok? Testo app is awesome, well laid out, performs everything, never had issues. Good to know. You auto edit in the phone and then combine the clips into a full video before I pull them using the computer. Yeah, I've been trying out a lot of the auto or AI edit stuff. It's like you don't even have to know how to edit anymore. Just let the AI do it. Appreciate it. I took these with me to AHR to give away for like a booth that I did. Everybody kept trying to take them from me. I was like, I need these. And then people were trying to buy them. I was like, I need these. Eventually, I need to double check. I would put them up for sale on the merch store eventually, but I haven't had time to look into it. I have the full set of Testo wireless and the JB wireless setup. Getting the new Testo manifold. Well, there you go. I have field piece and then I have the JB. So like I do have like a backup set of probes because I do a lot of two-stage equipment. So there's been plenty of times where I would have to keep, which sucks because you're gonna lose refrigerant, like hooking up to one, disconnecting, hooking up to the next stage, and checking that. And would prefer just to have the probes all set up to 2 or 3 stage equipment, closing it and just checking. Gotta love the graphs. I mean, Field Piece has that too. I use it all the time. I can see the little spike every time somebody opens the damn door on the freezer. Yeah, that was my whole thing. I bought the Field Piece ones 5 years ago, I think. And then I was like, I need another set. So we started buying more, and then I ended up getting the JB ones. Um, so now that's my backup. I gave the other guys the Field Piece. I gave the other like guys on our team Field Piece probes. There we go. That, oh wait, mechanical. That new manifold is a tough screen too. Can display a micron gauge. It's nice when the phone is low on battery. Or you're in the heat like I am. My phone overheats, tells me I can't use it for I don't know how long. So I'd rather have everything on the tool itself, whether it's a micron gauge, has its own screen, manifold hooks up to it, I can read it there, or you can read the manifold. And I still like my S Pens. Yeah, the graphs are the best way. Let me see if I can pull something up. Gen 1 is for water, Gen 2 is for refrigerant. So is everybody ready for the week to start? I mean, we're going to close this out in a few minutes, but man, I needed a reset. I am dead tired. I think we have the walk-in tomorrow. I did the AC today that we needed to do. I have like I think I have one more system change out and like three more or two condenser coils and one evaporator coil. And I have a ton of other leaks that the customer needs to decide on. So we'll see. Checking chillers. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to bring it on. I think I'm going to close it out. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me see if I can do this real quick. How do I... Is it this one? Appreciate everybody. We hit 2K during the stream. All right, 2K. 20K during the stream. Appreciate all the support, all the subscribers. I didn't even think I would get to 20,000. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back over here. Practical Gadgeteer. Oscold HVACR. What's up? Peace out. So like I said, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we're gonna try to do this as often as I can. I think next week is Easter, so go spend time with the family. We'll come back the week after, and if you guys are okay with the time, the time, we can continue that. As far as I know, nobody is doing them Sunday evening, so I thought I'd try it out for a couple weeks, see if people come in, and I appreciate all the support, the shop talk and everything. So I think I'm going to close it out now. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Don't forget to check out the video tomorrow. See you guys.